Hi, a very warm welcome to Dusty Shelf Collectibles. Well, it's the 15th of March today, 2024, and tomorrow morning, on the Saturday morning, the new version of Nemesis opens at Alton Towers, Nemesis Reborn. 18 months ago, the ride closed, and they've replaced all the track on there. Quite excited about it. By all accounts, tomorrow's going to be an extremely busy day at the park. Sadly, I won't be going. I've got other things on, but I'll try and catch it later in the year. But I thought I'd do a quick video on Coaster Dynamix. So this company, Coaster Dynamix, have been creating models of roller coasters for some time, and they do a series called their Nano coaster, which is sort of a silhouette of different coaster tracks, and there's many that you can collect. Not many in the UK, mostly of rides in the States, but they did do a Nemesis version. Now this wasn't taken up by the park, so it was never released in an ice box. You could only get it direct from Coaster Dynamix. I think you still can buy them. There is a reseller in Europe, but obviously you're still paying quite a bit of postage, so they're not the easiest things to get hold of. But yeah, there is a Nemesis Nano coaster. Now let me just talk through the Nano coasters. So I've got a model here. This is the big one. This was taken up by Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and I just want to show you how the models come. So as I say, this one, if you do get hold of this, it comes in a brown envelope. There's no nice packaging, but it is pretty much the same inside. So a sheet of photo etched steel here, and you can see how it's been coloured. And all you do is you go round and you cut through these little tabs to release the pieces from the backing steel, and then you literally bend to shape into the base material they give you, this polycarbonate base. The only problem with these is they do take fingerprint quite badly, but you know, that's another story. But when you bend them into place, they make quite a nice little model of you know, like I say, the silhouette of the coaster tracks. Now, one thing I will say is I don't think I've made one of these without actually cutting myself. When you cut through these little tabs, they are absolutely razor sharp, and if you just touch your finger on them, you'll end up you know, you will end up cutting yourself. So I now use a little Dremel with a cutting blade on there and just cut through these nice and cleanly, make sure there's no sharp edges on there, and it does seem to finish them quite nicely. And obviously I will say these are probably not for kids, definitely not for kids to make, and yeah, they're not ideal you know, for the youngsters. But anyway, let's go back to this model of Nemesis. So let's just talk about the ride here. So we've got the station representation here, obviously up the lift hill, the first turn, down with the corkscrew over the queue line, into the helix, the twist over the top of the station, into the stall turn at the end, back down, vertical loop, round again, back round the back of the station, under the station here for our corkscrews by the bus, if you remember there's a bus on the side there, and into the final turn and brake run. And actually, as the souvenirs go, I don't think this is a bad one for Nemesis. You know, Alton Towers do some funny souvenirs with their medallions and medals and trophies and things, and you know, for a coaster enthusiast, I don't think this is a bad little one to try and get hold of. As I say, I do believe you can still get hold of them. There is a reseller in Europe, or you can go direct to Coaster Dynamix if you have a look on their website. I'm sure there'll be a link to these. But right, just before I close out this video, if you're not aware, Coaster Dynamix also do coaster cutouts, which are wooden models that clip together, make a rather nice coaster car. Now, although they don't do a specific Nemesis one, there are obviously quite a lot of B&M coasters that they have done. And yeah, if you've got one of these, and you can put this next to your coaster silhouette of the Nano coaster, next to your coaster cutout on the side, a rather nice little souvenir of Nemesis, I think. But with the release of the ride tomorrow, I just thought I'd do a quick video on this and bring it to your attention if you weren't aware of it. Anyway, with that, we'll leave this one there. If the video's of interest, please do give it a thumbs up, and please check out the channel. If you're new to the channel, please go and have a look at some of the other videos. There's a few videos on there on different roller coaster things, and I have built a couple of these on camera, so if you want to see how they were built, by all means go and have a look. Anyway, we'll leave that one there. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.